Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts now.
Mother, a business owner,
a wife, and you're miserable. You cried, and you cried with me about you having a miscarriage because you were being extorted.
Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're talking about the new episode of the Basketball Wives Los Angeles, Season 11, Episode 7. Okay, the girls are at the girls' trip in Arizona. Clayanna and Brooke got into it last episode, so the girls go back to one of their hotel rooms, and they are all shocked by Clayanna's behavior. She's rude, and it's weird. They're all very confused. So they ask Vanessa, why was she mad at you? Vanessa says, oh, we were just talking about the pecking order. But Evelyn is still looking at Vanessa with a little bit of a side eye. She thinks that some of the things Clayanna said do have some truth to that. But again, Brooke says that she didn't like the fingers being pointed in her face, so that's why she threw the drink so that Clayanna could back away. Now, all the girls are talking about Clayanna, she's crazy and stuff like that, but Brittany is very quiet. She has a lot to say, but she knows that she doesn't want to cause anything like in that moment, so she doesn't say anything for now. That was it for the night. The next morning, Miss Jac'Eil is going around waking everyone up with her bullhorn because they're going to go see a shaman. But before they do that, Brittany goes to Jac'Eil's room because Jac'Eil is like a maternal figure in the group. She feels safe going and talking to Jac'Eil. So Brittany tells her that, to be honest, she agrees that Clayanna was totally wrong, but she doesn't like that the group gangs up on people sometimes, and she feels like if she were to disagree with them, they act as if she is like going against them, like that's her stance, and she doesn't like that. So Jac'Eil totally gets it and says that she hears her and hopefully they can resolve this situation. So Evelyn goes to see Clayanna and she says, listen girl, you have a problem with so many of the girls. Clayanna tries to justify herself and says that the other girls have started it, but Evelyn says what you did to Jennifer, pushing her, that was wrong. You need to take responsibility and stop being so extra and like getting in people's faces. Like, for example, the night before where she was pointing her fingers in Brooke's face. But Clayanna's not listening. She's too busy trying to justify herself. But here's the thing, Evelyn is right. Clayanna has been doing the most with these girls. And that's not to say that the others aren't wrong. I mean, Brooke was totally aggressive in that situation as well, but she was responding to Clayanna. But again, for you to have a problem with Jennifer, Jac'Eil, Vanessa, Brooke, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror. So Clayanna says that she can definitely get over it with Jac'Eil and Vanessa, but with Jennifer and Brooke, she's done with them. Okay, so the girls are heading out. Vanessa goes and talks to Jac'Eil. She says that she has some stuff going on at home with the kids, because remember, she lives in Arizona, so she's going to go to her house and she's going to go with her kids, so she's going to have to sit this activity out. Jac'Eil tells the ladies, but to be honest, having both Clayanna and Vanessa sit out from this event, the girls are pretty happy about that. So they go and see this shaman. They sit around and the lady or the shaman is telling them to be as vulnerable as possible. They share what their intention is. They all say nice things. But Brooke actually takes the opportunity to address Brittany. She says that she appreciates Brittany's vulnerability and accepts her. And this made Brittany cry. And here's the thing, Brittany, when she was crying, she was redder than the color red. But it touched her because she knows how much Brooke is going through. So for her to take that moment to even mention her, it meant a lot. They continue with like their little coffee. Listen, at this time, we have seen so many housewives have these rituals. I feel like we know them by now. They say their intentions, they talk about the coffee, and then they say what they want to release. But they're doing this, and so it's time for what they're going to release. Evelyn says that she wants to release any single drop of bad energy that she has towards Jennifer, and she starts to cry. She says that she loves hanging out with Jennifer. She feels like she's at home when she's talking with Jennifer. That was beautiful, and it's clear that Evelyn loves Jen. So Shaunie's, her daughter, she better get over it because it's a great friendship, and for you to feel like someone makes you like you're at home when you're talking to them, that's a pretty big deal. Brooke also mentions that she wants to release any trauma that she has. Jac'Eil got a little personal too and says she wants to fix things with her mom. That relationship could be better. And Brittany also cries a lot talking about her child's father. Everything was fine until Jac'Eil, she just had to mention Clayanna and Vanessa because they were not there and they were having a really good moment where they were all bonding because she likes them. So Brittany takes the chance to say, since we're being vulnerable and we're being open, I did feel like last night it felt a little bit like Mean Girls. And she's not condoning Clayanna's behavior, but she says they should give her some grace, just like they've given grace to her, because she felt the same way Clayanna felt not too long ago. But look at them now. So maybe extend some of that compassion. But Evelyn says, I disagree. I was like, damn. She says that she will give people grace, but you cannot come into a situation talking ish to everyone. She says that the conversation that she had earlier with Clayanna made it clear that Clayanna is the problem. Brittany is disappointed because she likes Clayanna but also wants to be cool with these girls. So she feels like sort of in the middle, and I feel bad for her having to be in that position. Evelyn also says that she will not be extending grace to Vanessa because Vanessa has been actively looking for information regarding Jennifer's boyfriend. Now, this is the first time Jennifer is hearing about this, and I was like, damn, Jennifer ruined it, because Vanessa was going to be the one who brought it up to Jennifer, but Evelyn kind of spoiled that. So Jennifer says, why? Like, what is she talking about? So Evelyn starts to explain to her, and Jennifer says, all this information that she is quote-unquote discovering ain't nothing new. I already know it. What is her problem? So she says that she too isn't going to give her any grace. But speaking of Vanessa, we see her with her 2 kids. She has a son that's 13 years old and a little one that's like a toddler. And the oldest kid was there with her, and they were playing basketball. They were like at a gym, and he said he wanted to be like his dad when he grows up. I like that scene. It kind of put Vanessa into a different perspective and in a good light. So going back to the resort, Brittany goes to check on Clayanna. Clayanna continues to defend every action she did. She even calls Vanessa Leatherface, which that's not nice, but she did say that she can see how she overreacted with Jac'Eil, so she does want to make things good with her. However, they both agreed that they're not keeping the same energy. They had all promised that they were not going to throw drinks at each other's faces, but Brooke did it last night and no one said anything. Then we move on to Jennifer and Evelyn having a one-on-one sit down, and I think this was necessary. So they are very grateful for that for the Shaman moment. And Evelyn says that she talked to Shaunie, and Evelyn wants to move forward. And she wants Jennifer and Shaunie to move forward too, because she's known her since she was 7. And Jennifer says that she loves Shaunie. She thinks that the problem was that they allowed other people to kind of get in between them and things started to fester. And Evelyn says she agrees and she wishes that they could have from the very beginning had a sit down just like they're having now and talked about it. But that's in the past, they're in the future, so they're good now. But Evelyn would love for Jennifer and Shaunie to have a conversation, and Jennifer says, yeah, I would love to. So that was lovely. Okay, so Clayanna, again, she meets up with Jac'Eil. I love Jac'Eil. She's really cool. She's a cool person. And I'm glad that she gave Clayanna a chance just to hear her out. So Clayanna actually, for the first time, had a pretty great attitude. She even hugged Jac'Eil, and Clayanna told her, listen, what I did to you was absolutely wrong. I had misdirected anger. I projected all the frustration I had onto you. It was not fair. You did not deserve that. And I feel really bad about it. And Jac'Eil appreciates it and wants Clayanna to know that, listen, she was trying to have her back this whole time. Like, not once was she trying to go against her. She was trying to rock with her. So Clayanna sees it and she appreciates it. So they're good now. So that's pretty good. Okay, then Jac'Eil gathers Vanessa, who's back, Jennifer, and Evelyn. And Evelyn comes for Vanessa. She says, you have been actively looking for information about Jennifer's boyfriend. Vanessa says, okay, let me explain to you what happened. Evelyn told us you got scammed, so I was trying to get your money back. Because, again, Vanessa's the so-called bill collector. So Jennifer jumps in and says, let me tell you something. I am in love with that man, and everyone can see it in my glow. So for you to come after this, it's effed up. She started going off. Vanessa says that this in no way was her going up against Jennifer. She just really didn't know if Jennifer knew. She wanted to bring it up to her in case she didn't know. So then Evelyn says to Vanessa that she needs to figure out what she's going to do with her life, because she's disgusted that Vanessa and Clayanna both have nothing going on for themselves. Vanessa says, "What are you talking about? I have a gym, I have this, I have that." But Evelyn interrupts her and says, "I'm talking about you, not your husband. You cried to me talking about your miscarriage that was caused by all the stress your husband gave you. You have to love yourself. Don't settle for men. I didn't settle for men like that. Like Carl, I left him." And Vanessa was speechless. She had tears in her eyes. And I'm going to be honest, this is petty drama. Like, you're going to go investigate if somebody was in prison. That's one thing. Vanessa's messy. Whatever. But for Evelyn to bring up this miscarriage that Vanessa confided in her, and no, not even confided in her, she just opened it up in such a vulnerable moment, something so important, something so tragic that happened in her life. For Evelyn to just feel the need to bring it up for a dumb argument, to me, is disgusting. It's deplorable. But like I said, Vanessa was in tears, and I think Evelyn realized how effed up she was for doing that. So she asks Jac'Eil and Jennifer to please leave. So she talks to Vanessa one-on-one, and she's telling her that she wants the best for her. She wants her to love herself, and she wants her to be loved. And she means it genuinely from her heart, and they hug it out. I have a weird feeling about this, and y'all let me know how y'all think, how y'all reacted to it, because I saw right now on Twitter, Evelyn's trying to justify what she did, and she's saying that she just wants to look out for Vanessa, she wants her to be living her good life, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing, Evelyn, I will agree with you that being in a marriage where your husband is cheating on you is not ideal, but if Vanessa is happy, who are you to tell her that she needs to love herself? Like, who are you to tell her that she needs to change her life? But Evelyn sat up there so, tough and mighty, talking about you have nothing going on in your life. But you guys are on the same show, and nothing against it. I love Basketball Wives. But you can't really be throwing stones when you live in glass houses, baby. Like, I don't know. I would have been okay with the whole argument had the miscarriage thing not come up. But that was the end of the episode. So I want to hear from you guys. What did you think about the episode, about Clayanna and all the other drama, but most importantly about this miscarriage thing coming up at the end of that fight? Let me know in the comments, you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time. You'll have a great one. Bye.